drunk.
Hey, folks, I'm Zerfall.
I'm the drunk, angry, retro, nerd, retro, gamer, angry, drunk. MysteriousJG.
We're back.
Nostalgia. I forgot nostalgia.
Oh, no. Now you'll never get the clicks.
Hmm.
We're back playing Inindo, the Way of the Ninja, and we're in the moist cave looking for a sword.
Hi, I'm the moist retro gamer.
Oh, there's giant crabs. We'll have to hit their weak point for maximum damage.
Genius, washu. Genius, washu.
Oh, only 2 damage.
Yeah, this is not a good sign.
How's Mr. Surf doing? 1 damage. Okay, these guys are maybe magic.
Yeah, we might want to throw down some fire staffs. Fire foo.
Oh man, if we use fire staffs on them, we should get like delicious crab meat afterwards. It escaped damage.
What is with this game? Everything you fight is invincible.
All right, let's try just like regular magic here. Okay, so they're immune to fire. Do we have anything that's not fire? We have super, but that's not what we want to use. How does wind do? Sir. Last chance before we just run away from these guys all the time, because... Alright, so they seem to be the same type where you have to use ranged attacks and hope for a crit. Or you just walk away.
Encounters here are fairly dangerous, and this isn't the simplest of mazes. The enemies all provide very good experience. So double teaming on burn/gale or being trigger happy is worth it when you fight a full party. Do watch out for the giant crabs. They have that magic immunity defeated only by critical hits combo going for them, and their attacks are among the more dangerous. Giant crabs provide extremely exemplary gold rather than experience, but they fall very quickly to shurikens and are easily killed by allied ninjas if you're lucky, so they can be good for experience too. And they flee often, so you know what? Fuck these guys. But yeah, they said ranged attack. I don't know, why do we have an arbalist? Why don't we buy another shuriken?
Because when you're fighting a boss and you're not using save states, the shuriken so often doesn't crit that the other one does more damage. But on guys like this, it's true that 2 shurikens would be better.
I feel like we owe it to the people to defeat a giant crab on camera, but like that's it. After that, we stop dealing with them.
Next time we get 1 giant crab, we'll take him out. Oh, but this is a KOEI
warrior. He might have delicious crab meat too, especially if he lives in this cave.
Let's hit him up with a fire attack and see how it does. 1 damage.
Well, that wasn't a fire attack, but
I said fire attack.
Oh, I'm sorry. No,
This guy's the guy using fire attacks. 24. Okay, so I guess we can... I do think it's best to...
We're so far above the level. He says you need to be for this cave. Well,
I didn't mean to move that way.
Now you burned Ray.
Well, we're probably a higher level than we need to be able to successfully not die in battle, but... It doesn't
But what I mean is that even way above the level we're supposed to be at, we can't freaking hurt anything. I would move her back where she's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because it's my instinct is try to circle behind them, but that doesn't work in this game. You're not allowed to attack left to right.
You are all facing to the west, and you're never allowed to rotate.
What has he got? The KOEI warrior? It's the KOEI warrior. Might want to move him down and have him melee.
Yeah, and that also gives us 2 targets for him so that he might spread out his damage.
He doesn't just keep murdering Ray.
Although it looks like everyone should just be using fire stabs if they're not using power rods.
It's ridiculous, but yeah, I think that's what we got to do. Because we got those quite a while ago in the game now, and they're still like the most reliable thing.
Well,
unless we feel like throwing out a lot of combat magic, which...
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we normally end these dungeons with a lot of mana left over.
Yeah, and... oh, well... there might be a boss in this one, but... Yeah, the fact is like, don't try to do this in one run. go in, use a bunch of magic to clear a floor, then go back to town. Yeah.
So we're supposed to find our way down to the next level and then... Like, that seems kind of wasteful to be like, okay, you found the stairs. Whew.
I turned away. Did he just like crit somebody?
Yeah, we did over 100 damage to Ray.
Jeez. She might not even survive the fight.
Oh, well, I mean... We do have lots of ShamWow magic. Throw a heal 2 down on her and she'll be fine.
It is an optional dungeon, although the last optional dungeon wasn't as bad as the frickin' mandatory dungeons have been.
Mm-hmm.
Just ticking away at him. Use the dragon hat.
You stylishly wear a dragon hat. The enemy's impressed. I mean, we could always just see if maybe he's susceptible to sleep. Nope.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time that worked. Damn, this game not letting you rearrange your inventory. There you go, Kubi Warrior was defeated. What a punk.
Okay, experience, pretty good gold.
We want to grind our way up to level 50. This might be the place. So are we supposed to be underwater or something? Or is it just damp?
It's just, I think it's supposed to be a damp cave near the water that some people played in as children. Then somehow didn't die to giant crabs.
Maybe the crabs have gotten giant only recently.
The presence of the sword has caused the growth of crabs.
Could be. Well, you know, sometimes you do end up with a growth of crabs.
After a sword attack?
Well, if you don't keep your sword clean.
Oh, this is a sea siren.
And a Goku warrior. I have a sinking feeling the sea siren might be able to use like healing magic or something. There you go, Ray. Fuck him up, Ray. Fuck him up. Fuck him up, Ray. Fuck him up.
Alright, he's the item man. So the path to this was a little bit shorter, I guess, than you might expect if you go the right way the first time. Which
Well,
we did not
assuming
do.
Assuming this is the right way, but yeah.
Well, I think we've hit every spot except for this.
Gotcha. Yeah, we might want to stock up on some of the items that give you MPs.
Mm-hmm.
But now that he's in melee range, melee might work. But this, like, every freaking enemy has, like, ludicrously high defense against... Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling that if we had a warrior class, it really wouldn't be doing that much better.
No, because I think that Mr. Zerf is supposed to be, like, even if you have
the
a warrior...
best of everything, yeah.
He's the Gary Sue. Now, Ray has tons of mana compared to everybody else, so I am feeling no shame
Burn
in
away.
using this.
And who knows, maybe she'll level up from burning something to death. Keep using that power rod. Oh no, she got whacked with a flute. Just keep on burning, just keep on burning.
I mean, even with all the spells she's cast, she still has more than ShamWow's maximum mana. Nope, not anymore.
Yeah. It's only gonna last so long. She's used about a third of her mana in this one battle, which we haven't won yet. As long as neither of these guys start busting out heal 4 on the other.
Oh, he's using a crossbow.
No damage.
Well, let's see what her near attack
let's see what her
does to this
melee
guy.
does.
Nope.
Nope. Maybe bust out the, well, whatever.
What sort of damage is this slow-moving skull doing? 23, that's not bad.
Slower the movement, the more devastating the attack.
Sick burns!
Sound clipping was pretty... They made it sound more devastating. Can you imagine if Han Yao had a rod that would restore MPs?
That'd be amazing.
We'd be using burn every turn.
Burn
And
him
we'd be using
and
turn every burn. I see, I knew it. I was thinking the fucking magic-y looking character had to go first.
Now, it was weird because it was
A body healer.
an item.
Yeah.
Body healer. He'd be
How
body
are you,
healer.
where are you holding that body healer when you got flutes to handle?
And this crit will take him out.
There we go.
There we go. So a goodly amount of experience. Hey, we leveled up.
Oh yeah, there you go. We probably do need to grind here then. Jeez. Every time we get to a place where I feel like the enemies are going to keep respawning, I want to grind more, but it never seems to be enough. And now Ray, the one who actually was throwing out all the magic, is the only one who doesn't level up.
But how close is she? Because it might have been worth it still then.
Could be. We still haven't defeated a giant crab.
$6,000.
How much were we getting for a fight? Like 8 grand?
Now, I realize this now looking at... it was 1,800 for that one.
Okay. So she can't use magic at that rate, or she will run out before she levels.
Now, at first I was like... this is the first time I've realized that that is Ray's ponytail, and she doesn't have a giant...
Pompadour.
pompadour going on. Oh, there's a way up there. And way over this way. I'm gonna stick to the path less bridged. What do we got?
Body healer.
A lion's tail. Is that what we have equipped? What do we got here? Drain head? Chris?
I don't know what a lion tail even does.
It's a ton of defense. And I think Ray already has one because we gave the last one to her. Yep.
Right, right. So probably Mr. Zerf because he tends to step up in front of Han Yao, but...
Okay, so this is...
Oh, here we go. Safe state abuse. Show them how it's done off screen. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, our off-screen fighting does tend to involve like load state and wait for a critical hit. 7 damage. That's better than we were getting from close range melee.
Well, might as well jump. Use this power rod and heal up Ray while we get the chance here.
Radishan.
So what we do with Mr. Zerf here is attack. Fire.
There we go.
And see, saving state
That's
makes it
how
so
it's
that you
done.
don't have to load state because it knows you're just going to win.
700 experience. Well, I mean, we got good money. Now, yeah, a couple of fights like that, and you can afford to buy a couple more Masamunes and Murasames for the lords of Dogtown.
There's nothing special.
Nothing. Sure looked like something to me, but what do I know?
Apparently nothing. Alright, so we never have to fight you guys again. Get out of here.
Nothing to be gained by fighting them.
So I guess, for once, the first path was the right path. Ooh, it's boat crime. Watch out.
It's a dilapidated boat. Swissguard. That is a very odd enemy type there. It's the Babes in the Woods. Babes in the Wood, whatever they're called.
Critical hit.
We may never find out the truth. Oh wow, it survived a critical hit. I was just saying we'll never find out what this thing's combat specialty is, but no, it actually survived a critical hit.
And it wiggles its heads at you, and then you take damage. Oh! Double crits all across the sky. So intense.
We may level up Ray before this video's over yet.
Now, I saw some stairs to the right before, so I'm going to go this way in case there's some treasures.
Yeah, let's get some treasure. It's about finding joy. It's about finding treasure. Now, these little fellas here were surviving multiple criticals before, but at the same time, it's actually capable of taking damage other than critical hits, which is a nice change of pace.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's sailing towards us!
Don't worry, if we fire enough staff, the boat won't be able to go anywhere.
Fire a bunch of staff. What are you? Trump from The Apprentice?
You're fired, and then a flaming skull flies at them.
You fired. Old Grime, you fired. Get back to the shithole country you came from.
But I'm from Canada.
But this boat grime was born here. It's a dreamer boat grime.
I guess we used up all our crits.
We're getting close to doing it just from the fire staffs, the same damage we got from those 2 crits before.
Mm-hmm. I think we'll just do a near attack this time.
Yeah, see what this does. It makes those heads rock around all crazy.
Knock the block off.
But you can put it back on again, because of the Rock'em Sock'em boat grimes.
Oh, looks like we're just taking over the loop.
You're not paying enough to take care of your mother. I don't think so.
See,
this would be the perfect fight for like off screen while watching something on TV. Save state abusing grinding, but not gonna mess with it in this situation. Although really, we get a bunch of gold and not that much experience compared to some of the other enemies in this zone.
The Phantom Zone. Alright, I think we've seen enough of this guy too.
Yeah, he's about as beatable as any of the enemies down here, but...
Oh, did you see
wow,
that shortcut?
the shortcut, yeah. Taking shortcuts, yeah. First name macho, last name man. Check the boots, Taking shortcuts.
Cream of the crop.
Cream of crap, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, we didn't save recently, did we?
Tick, 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 boom.
I bet you think you can just grab the Kusanagi. Surprise! You'll have to get past me first.
And the boss is the Kusanagi.
Hydra appeared.
Hail,
Man.
Hydra.
Alright, well, I guess we better throw all the magic we got at it and hope it's enough. We sure wasted a lot. Kind of. Not wasted, but 26 damage. There you go.
I think we need to, like... Mr. Zerf's not going to be using magic. He's going to be super.
Well, wait, that uses all of your MPs. We should have used them up first.
It doesn't use them
it means
all.
he can't. It just means he can't cast magic for the rest of the battle.
Yeah. Now he's going to save his and just... Let's throw out a power staff. Power rod.
Oh, panicking. We should do fairly well here, but... I would throw Breathed Fire. I'm surprised. I would have sworn that would hit everybody.
So, I wonder if we should...
I don't remember what fog does.
It makes it so they can't see as well. Oh, he's going to miss more.
All right, now I would have Zerf jump in there to start taking some hits. Because he's got super.
At 45 damage, after moving? That's pretty good. And you know, if we want to get... Well, we have very strong magics to fall back on if we need to heal people quickly, so...
Yep. I think we got this. It's weird. The bosses in this game are not as frustrating as a full party of the regular enemies sometimes.
Yeah, what if I attack far here? What's this do?
I think just like have her shoot arquebuses at it.
2 damage? I think she might want to keep moving using her flame staff. If she could learn super though, we'd be set.
I think superpower Zerf is going to be the key here. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's super Zerf.
And Hanyao's taking the damage for us.
Hanyao's just like constantly gripping his own power rod.
Hey, it's making him feel better.
It's the only thing keeping him going.
Missed no damage.
Every time he starts to flag, he grips his power rod. Keeps stiff upper lip.
I wonder if he can keep using his power rod after he's used his... What was it called? Shield or something? It gives him the superpowers?
Yeah, I think he can't use magic, but he can probably use items.
Because if he's taking most of these fire damages... Oh, no, Mr. Zerf took that one.
I mean, at this point, I wouldn't even... It's like what we're doing now is working. I thought you were going to ask, can he use his power rod continuously, and does he occasionally need, like, a 20-minute break and some fluids? I mean, I think we know what this is. This is basically a one-on-one showdown between Super Zerf and the Hydra, with some background characters just hanging out.
They're here to add spice to our anime series.
Well, Rei is a ninja. She could be like the hot ninja from Ninja Scroll who had like the poison lady parts. Yeah, this is. I mean, I suppose we could have used super on Mr. Zerf and it might have changed a battle against a giant crab, but this does appear to be more straightforward than fighting the giant. What are you doing?
I gotta find out.
Madness.
He's missing all the time. He's got blind. That's
true. Maybe having 2 targets will tempt him into doing the melee attacks that are missing instead of the fire attack, which is not. It's like, I can't see well enough to hit you with my claws. I better shoot fireballs across the map at you.
Well, you don't understand. He's been shooting those fireballs at Mr. Zerf the whole time, but they keep hitting Hanyao.
Mr. Zerf should really get better at evading then, because apparently Hanyao can.
Z4 damage instead.
Hanyao.
Okay, Ray, you're backing back up.
Yeah.
It was worth the,
Was it?
Worth the look.
Was it?
Yes.
I mean, we're gonna win, so...
You gotta let her have her chance,
well,
right?
Laters! I'm not gonna take Mr. Zerf's glory. He needs this.
I wonder if he's susceptible to blind, I wonder if... No animation, no sleep. It was worth trying.
No justice, no peace.
What other, what do we got going on here? What's Torch do? Oh, that's the one that only goes in front of you.
Yeah, I could have told you that if you give me a second. Suboptimal! Oh my god! And then, after we defeat him, he's like, oh, you thought that you could grab the sword just by defeating me? Now you must deal with 3 giant crabs!
And we just leave the sword there. Never mind.
Forget it. It's not worth it, man. See, when you moved Hanyao, I really thought you were going to make him use the spell that gives him super status, too.
Well, you know I want to, but I won't. Because I need to, just in case things go sideways, we need his magic for healing.
Yeah.
But now we can try to do the torch from here and see how it does.
Well, it'll burn Mr. Zerf.
I wonder if it would. That'd be interesting.
It doesn't work that way.
15 damage. I think the fire staff was still better.
And the Hydra's got a lot of hit points, actually. We've been wailing on it with Superpower Mr. Zerf.
Mm-hmm.
What are we kidding? The only tactic in this game is safe state of use and critical hits.
Oh, he actually did some damage. Like his flame's been doing it, but that's the first time he's got a hit off on Mr. Zerf that's been physical.
Yeah, as soon as we moved Ray in, suddenly not only could he hit, but he could hit for like 50 plus damage. I think she's best off with the fire staff.
Yep.
And that awesome.
Well, we
awesome
get like 5
animation.
extra damage from using
Oh, he's defending. He's defending. That means he's basically on his last legs and heads. 2 damage. Wow.
Alright, so if he defends, I guess we just stick to the fire staffs on everybody.
If he defends, we just have this battle take like 100 videos.
We get so many attacks that him defending just makes it take forever. Alright, I'm just gonna get us caught back up here with a quick heal 4. Which is a heal 2 on everybody.
Well, that makes sense. Well, actually, no, that should be a heal 6. Heal 2 on 3 characters.
It's not multiplication. It's just
use the item. It's doing better damage anyway.
No, it's not. This is doing better damage.
24? That's about I guess about the same.
The other one was 17.
Yeah, one time. You don't have a statistically valid sample, putty.
Hanyo's apparently better at using the fire. Oh, see, there's another 17.
17. Okay, now we have a statistically valid sample. 2 is what's required.
Hey, she killed her with a
burn.
burn.
And Ray got the kill.
A sick burn and 8,000 experience.
That means she'll level up too. Level up, bitch.
Should have been using her Bichu.
Level up, bitchu.
And
she learned super, but not really. That would be awesome though.
Just get 3 super ninjas.
You fought bravely, and now the sword is yours. Beware the crabs on your way back, but it is only to be used in extraordinary circumstances.
As in, if you're a warrior.
You found the Kusanagi. Your bags are full.
Alright, what
I guess we better leave it here, huh?
What do we got here? Let's just drop, I think Mr. Zerf has a crappy something on him. Just get rid of this bomb. Well, do you know what? That idol.
I don't know what the idol does.
It's like the lowest form of thing to put around your neck.
Oh. Well, cool. If we get the Kusanagi, we can give it to Nobunaga, earn his loyalty, and then order him to attack himself.
Perfect. And he'll be like, Nobunaga's too strong for that. Okay, so, now we just use some magic.
No, Ray has full magic. We can't waste it now. And then escape magic.
Yeah.
I am curious if do we have the option of running around back and forth in here and still encountering enemies?
Let's find out the hard way.
Did we explore all the paths down here? I guess we did.
I think on this floor we did. Oh, enemies!
Enemies! 8 giant crabs.
So maybe we just want to call it here in case leaving the dungeon triggers not being able to fight guys anymore.
It's supposed to be on the safe side. Is it timed on to video already?
It is.
Oh, wow.
So after a sick burn...
Sick burn to the viewers at home.
Yeah. We'll finish up this battle, but that's...
Pretty eventful video there.
Yeah, all the side quests are done now. All that's left are story quests. Get some plot development going on here.
Well, we've been discussing strategy, folks. We might be able to use this game. Apparently, has multiple endings after a fashion. We might be able to use save states to Breath of Fire styles to show off all the endings. Although I probably shouldn't mention that in case it turns out we can't.
I went to hit load. I went to hit load state after saying yes to the boss and joining them, and I hit save state.
Oh, that would suck. It could be one of those things. I mean, but also it could be one of those things where, yeah, the place where the story branches off into two paths that result in very slightly different endings is 8 hours from the end of the game. Yeah, doing that twice.
That's what frame skip's for. Then it's only 6 hours away. We're gonna have to sell some of our extra weapons here. We have like fire blades and stuff we're not using.
Yeah, I think you are probably right. We could well, I mean, we could always try to give those away to the Lord, the Mori Lord that for some reason doesn't already trust us.
A flame that burns without being consumed? Do you take me for a fool? Get this away. You lose one friendship. Alright, so next time we'll probably be leveled up a little tiny bit, and we'll be ready to take on the next mountain, I guess.
Yeah, we got at least one training ground left to go before it's time to get serious about mufflers. I mean, getting the other warlords to team up against Nobunaga.
I'm Zerfall.
I'm MysteriousJG, the angry, drunken, something, other nostalgia. I don't even remember all the things. Guy. Nerd. Yeah. Drunk was in there too. And retro.
See you guys next time.
Bye.